Welcome to Pennsylvania in Focus. I'm Kristen Smith. The teacher shortage in Pennsylvania has reached a critical point. While a large cohort of educators heads toward retirement, the state has been struggling to attract new talent into the field, resulting in a deficit of over 4,400 teachers in the 2022-2023 school year alone. That's why the Public Insight PA Cyber Charter School is answering the call to use their career and technical education, often called CTE, to guide interested students toward teaching careers and to address the 70% decline in new certifications over the past decade. Joining me today is the Center Square's Pennsylvania reporter, Christina Lingel. Christina, how does the program address the teacher shortage?
So the program hopes to encourage high school students to learn more about and potentially pursue careers in education. And this is the result of a new approved track for CTE within the state that was approved by the legislature in 2022. And then the specific curriculum is now available as of last year. So this is the first year that people are using it. In this particular program, they have students sitting in on other classrooms, elementary classrooms, and getting that observational time in, but they're also offering classes in lesson planning, child development, pedagogy, and offering certifications in health and safety and the things where it is appropriate for minors to get those certifications. Beyond that, they do hope to start offering dual enrollment, which would earn them college credit while still working on their high school diplomas. So that would kind of give them a head start towards their teaching degree.
It appears, too, that one of the main focuses of boosting certifications also centers around research that suggests that representation in the classroom is a really important factor in improving educational outcomes. So can you talk a little bit more about that research?
Yeah, so first there's the big teacher shortage, and then beyond that, there's an even bigger shortage of teachers who are coming from communities that are underserved. So people argue that from a young age, white women are steered toward teaching, whereas boys are less geared towards that. And people of color see that kind of encouragement at a later time in their school career. So advocates say it's really important for people from within a community to be teaching in that community, partially because it models a career, it models leadership and a bunch of other qualities that you want to see. But also just there have been studies that show that students are more likely to stay and complete high school. Those who complete high school are also more likely to go on to pursue further education when, for instance, a Black student has had a Black teacher in their lifetime, especially in those early kindergarten and elementary years. Additionally, there have been some studies that show higher test scores and better attendance. And beyond that, it also just helps to address the labor shortage and to address the issues of wanting to retain people in underserved communities and grow those communities rather than seeing people who, once they do get an education, join that sort of brain drain out of those areas.
And how quickly do supporters believe that this program will boost teacher certifications?
Well, of course, it won't help right away because we're talking about high school students. So, right now, if you have juniors and seniors who are on that track, they'll still have to complete, their 4-year college degree and then complete the certification process. But we should see an impact in the next 5 to 6 years, I would expect.
Christina, thanks for joining us today. Listeners can keep up with this story and more at thecentersquare.com.